device to look on your device.
Len Lurks Moar! Len Lurks Moar!
I guess I had the mute button.
What? Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Episode 87. And it's time to doomscroll and see what's all been going on planet Earth lately. We got some renovations to the White House. That's triggering some reaction. Hypocritical reaction. Anything else eventful happening lately?
Huh.
I don't think so. Kind of blasé, if you believe in that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Homicide is down.
Is it? That's
Yeah.
according to the governor of Illinois.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have it backwards. These are homicide clearance rates. I guess that means homicide is up.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Probably be even more up with the food share benefits disappearing. That's the other happening, I guess, that's going on right now.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
So like Saturday. Get your shopping done now, between now and Friday. Get all your shopping done. Actually, yeah, get all your shopping done between now and Monday.
So you do believe this could be an apocalyptic scenario?
No, but I do believe that there will be limited events caused by a combination of two factors: degenerates and false flags.
Okay.
Very small false flags. Probably like random shooter in a Walmart kind of false flag.
Yeah.
And then there'll be some actual angry people arguing, or there'll be some people who don't even check that they only get $600 and they were getting like $3,000 before.
Uh-huh. Well, let's start the show off with some propaganda because that's always fun. And I don't know if you've seen the oh crap, I probably didn't even pull the clip. There's a black guy like freaking out a white chick by singing on a subway or something, and
There's like both people around the guy trying to like get
it
away
was
from
kind of
him.
reminiscent of the chick getting stabbed on a bus somehow, even though it nearly is. Obviously, it's not nearly as bad, but it was like.
Or they're very uncomfortable. He's sitting in between them.
Yeah, is there such thing as I don't know, verbal? It's like a verbal. I don't know what you'd call it. A verbal stabbing.
A verbal stabbing.
It was a verbal stab. But this was kind of funny. This is kind of an old propaganda video that circulated in the past. But I thought it was funny just to have seen that video and then watch this one because it's basically race reversal propaganda.
The man in the grey suit is staring at you. Would you report it? It's him again. You can feel his breath. Would you report it? Is that his bag? He's not carrying one. 1 second. 2 seconds. Would you report it? He finds an excuse to lean into you. Would you report it? He pushes his groin right into you. 90% of unwanted sexual behavior on public transport goes unreported. You can report anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Report it to stop it.
That is so British.
but let's point out way at the beginning that you can report anything, right? That's so if you didn't like that he looked at you, you can report him. How draconian is that?
Yeah, and not only that, but why would you even have to do that when they're spying on you anyway the whole time?
Yes, and also let's be honest. There's no way he would come on to her.
Yeah.
This is a delusional dream that she's having. Because first of all, other than the fact that he's a little scummy, she's not his type at all. She's just not his type.
Really? Because I thought there was one thing about this video is there was some chemistry between these two. Enough so that I thought maybe they were a couple off screen. That the ass grab was 100% authentic.
But they're actors. They are actors.
You're ruining
Right?
You're poking a hole in the balloon again.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are actors.
They are.
He is, of course, dressed up to look scummy,
Well, yeah,
but
yeah, definitely. They try to make him look, sweaty and
yeah, sweaty and scummy.
yeah, like darkness around the eyes.
Yeah.
There he is. The
He's
best
got
spot we
that.
could have paused it. But yeah, that's an oldie but a goodie.
I mean, if they had actually had any chemistry, she could have just like gave him her number right there and then be done with it.
Yeah, this does look like the premise of one of those female fantasy novels.
Yes.
This is like
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah.
This is the beginning.
Yes.
The
Yes.
intro.
And remember, the most important subtext here, aside from the fact that yes, it could happen, but the subtext here is the UK does not want you to reproduce, and if you do reproduce, they want you to have they want you to have an interracial relationship, but that doesn't matter. They don't want this particular relationship type to happen.
Yeah.
Because when for all of the interracial couples, white man and black woman actually are one of the least likely to divorce. I know, right?
Yeah.
Least like the reverse, however, most likely to divorce.
Yeah.
And as opposed to same race marriages, which overall have better, less likelihood of
Better
divorce.
success ratio.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, including infidelity is also better. So yeah, when you, I digress on that. I'll
Yeah.
let you continue.
No, that's all right. We milked about as much as we could out of the first clip here. We're already 10 minutes in. All right, what do we got? This one's interesting. I think, potentially, because I didn't actually watch the whole clip, breaking down the cost. How much would it cost to pay a stay-at-home mom? Now, this is interesting, especially in these days. Probably a rarity. Most houses.
Now, how much does it really cost to do what a stay-at-home parent does? Let's break it down. Private chef for 3 meals a day is 3 hours at $31 an hour. That's $33,852 a year for their domestic labor. Housekeeper for
Does
2
not
hours a
take
day at
3 hours
$18
a
an
day.
hour. That's $13,104 a year for their domestic labor. Childcare provider for 18 hours a day, not including nighttime wake-ups at $23 an hour. That's $150,600.
Wait, you don't cook for 3 hours?
It's not per day, really? Per day?
Well,
How are you going to do 3 hours worth of cooking? You're not.
Well, it's not
You're
all
gonna do-
cooking. It's some of it's prep, and some of it's going to be keeping up on dishes. If you're doing 3 meals at home per day, you got dishes.
So you don't have a dish.
More than
You
once.
got to have a dishwasher.
Yeah,
gotta
but
have
you
a-
still see now dishwasher could take 45 minutes, half hour.
Yes, but you don't have to be the dishwasher. You can
Yeah,
put it in the
It's
machine.
still part of the process. I feel
Right,
like
right,
this
but-
one's believable.
I'm a little bit anal retentive of my own time. There's no way I ever spend 21 hours a week cooking and clean.
Right,
the-
but if
the
you were a
dishes.
stay-at-home mom taking care of kids and stuff like that,
if
you
you
got
had
larger
6
meals.
if you had 6 to 12 kids, maybe. But if you're having a normal nuclear family size, you're probably closer to maybe 20 minutes for lunch, right? Because they're not going to put all of the effort into lunch. They're going to give them sandwiches, right?
Well,
Or a hamburger. If you do hamburgers, even hamburgers take 20 minutes.
if you're a stay-at-home parent, you're probably making the best foods that you can do. You're probably doing a lot of stuff from scratch. It's probably minimal amount of processed foods.
Is she actually making that much? Seriously? But
I might question, how they put a monetary value on this, because that's not what I was thinking this video was going to be. I thought it was going to be, how much does a family lose in income versus their production value, I guess. But maybe they will get to that point. That would be interesting to me. Is, let's say you're a family with 2 working parents. I would like to know, what are you sacrificing by deciding to have mom stay home? And what if, you might come to the conclusion that the money you're spending on daycare and the money you're spending on bad, shitty processed foods because you need quick meals, all the other costs that are associated with you running around, sending your kids to institutions, if you're not didn't have to do all that, you might actually be saving money, or maybe even just evening out, but having your kids in a better environment. You know what I'm saying?
your kids are also not going to be economic drags on you.
Yeah.
Because these kids, if they're going to a public school, right, they learn things that are irresponsible because the public
Detrimental
school
to their
system.
development. Yeah.
Yes, the school system is the school system is still comp.
Oh yeah, it's
It
a
is
criminal
it
factory. It's
yes
really a criminal factory. You
yes.
have to the amount of resistance that it would take for you to not be corrupted by the system is like insane. It's just a miracle that anybody comes out.
That's why people
okay.
are sending their kids to like parochial or private schools, or even if they're not the same religion, they'll choose a religious school over a public school now, because at
Oh
least
yeah.
they know the moral lesson is going to be better. But anyway,
Yeah.
let's see what the
Oh
rest
yeah.
of the numbers are.
Sure, we'll finish. Let's see if they get to a good point because I would like to. Okay, let's back.
Just put it on a higher speed.
An hour? That's
It'll be funny.
Yeah.
$18 an hour. That's $13,104 a year for their domestic labor. Childcare provider for 18 hours a day, not including nighttime wake ups at $23 an hour. That's $150,696 a year for their mental, physical, and emotional labor. Driving for pickup, drop off, and errands, 2 hours a day at $20 an hour. That's $14,560 a year. Laundry is about 100 pounds a month at $1.50 a pound. That's $1,800 a year for their domestic labor. Grocery shopper for 2 hours a week, $22 an hour. That's $3,432 an hour just for the physical labor of it. Personal assistant for $2,000 a month. That's $24,000 a year for the mental, clerical, and emotional labor of it. Event planner for birthdays, holidays, and trips, $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year just for the mental load of it. Add 24/7 availability, no sick days, no PTO. That should be a minimum of $25,000 in overtime charges. That's $247,444 a year. Hi, my name's Zach. I'm your favorite mental load coach and recovering man-child. Hi, Zach. I teach men to better understand invisible labor as well as their emotional literacy and fluency. Next time someone calls you just a mom, show them this video. And for the guys that are watching, comment the word 300. I will send you a PDF of 300.
Yeah, I think his wife is a feminist. But let me point out here, there's no way it's $44 for shop. You know why? Because you can simply order it from a Kroger, and it only will cost you like $6 to $12.
Yeah.
Right. So for wherever you get this thing of it's this ridiculous cost, replace that with a service, and it will always be cheaper than every single number.
Right.
However, some of these things are good to do, but not the way he's doing it. Driving your kids to school 2 hours a day. Seriously, is there school that far away?
Well, think about, you're trying to get there early. You have to wait for them to come out. And then they're talking with their friends, and it takes a while for them to get in the car.
Yeah.
I could see that taking an hour both ways easily.
You should homeschool. You should homeschool.
Oh yeah,
the kids.
homeschooling. If you're a stay-at-home mom, your kids better not be in school. That's
yeah.
totally
you should be
defeats the
homeschooling.
purpose. That might be yeah. But maybe I thought his point was to show you if you weren't a stay-at-home mom, that's how much value.
I think he was trying to get these numbers higher than what they actually are.
They were sounding arbitrary for sure.
Yes.
Like pulled straight out of thin air. But the value of a stay-at-home mom, I still would like to know what that really even just a range of what that looks like, and it might shock people into.
Depending on quality, I'll say a reasonable number on quality is between 65 to 120.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
For quality.
Yeah.
Especially now, if they're like a leftist person who's like raised in a communist family who is degenerate and semi-incompetent with their own life, for $40K.
Yeah. Now somebody who's the opposite of that, and then you can't even put a price on that.
You base at 65 is where you start.
Yeah.
Right? First week of momhood is 65, and it keeps you get raises.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't even put he should have put a monetary amount on like breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Like that was $35 per cup. That's probably way more than that.
It's labor plus purchased baby formula, which is now a ridiculous cost. The baby formula is currently overpriced right now.
Yeah.
So, but anyway,
Yep.
let's move on to
Okay,
the.
we got our
the
10
next
minutes out of this clip.
interesting-
And moving on.
Hey, we only got
Holy
4
shit,
more
I
clips
have
to
like
go, people.
I have like 50 clips and we got through 2. All right. All right. This one's kind of funny. It's or sad. It depends on how you look at it. This man living in Florida, Florida man, revealed what life is like living with his virtual reality girlfriend, and it's as terrifying as. Hey.
What's up, honey?
Hey,
How's the meat? Carne asada. Num num nums.
what are you doing?
Putting lime on the meat.
You're just wasting limes. You're supposed to put the limes on your finished tacos.
I'm pretty sure I've seen El Pollo Loco commercials where they're using lime on the meat while it's on the grill.
Why would you squeeze limes on a hot grill? It just evaporates.
Okay, so it's just a myth, huh? It's Mexican folklore that you use lime on carne asada while it's on the grill? That's not a thing?
No, that's not a thing.
They literally have lime on the packaging.
And is the meat on a grill?
It's not it is cooked already, but they're bad. Fine. I'm putting lime on my part of the meat, and yours won't have any lime. You'll just have bland carne asada.
I will add the lime to my finished tacos.
Well, fine. Do it however you want. I'm gonna watch baseball.
This is just scripted slop. This is brain rot. There's no value to this. It's not even shocking or terrible.
If he was using like Grok for the AI, even that would be a higher tier argument than this.
I didn't know they were using PS2 character models and
Yes.
I remember seeing her in GTA, San Andreas. Oh, man. All right, we're not going to spend 10 minutes on this. All right, let's move on to Stephen A. Smith, who is, the other thing that happened while we were away for that few days is the NBA and the FBI investigations and arrests. Stephen A. Smith had a weird take on it. Well, he's trying to make it a racial issue.
How many times, for one incident after another, have I said Trump is coming? He's coming. We'll say it on national television again. Bad Bunny is performing at the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you hearing ICE looking to engage in mass deportations. The Super Bowl, disrupting things. Big night for the NBA. When Biana put on a show, that has now been smeared because we're talking about this story. Okay? Remember, Trump has a long, long history connected to the world of sports because he had those casinos. Where do you think folks were coming half the time? I'm not talking about individuals. I'm talking about the culture. When people want to go to a casino, when people want to gamble, when people want to party, whatever the case may be, this was his kind of connection to that. Why am I glad you're here, Monica? Because don't be surprised that the WNBA is next on his list. Because when you've got all of these protests that have been going out there and people that have been protesting against him and what have you, this man is coming. He's coming. And I've been saying it for a long time. And to me, this is the latest nugget of evidence.
So this is Stephen A. Smith right after they announced that some NBA activities were rigged and people were making money on the side for doing stupid things during real games. And I just thought it was kind of funny because he's not at all worried about the NBA being rigged and possibly fake for years and years. And it's just a great first reaction. If you care about sports ball and whatever.
Yeah, sports ball is a great pastime for people who have nothing better to do, I'm sure.
If you like to vicariously live through the experience of other people on your TV screen,
yes.
Have I got a thing for you?
You know what? I have a great idea for a sport.
Okay.
Right? Lawnmower racing.
Okay.
Right? You get 2 lawns of equal size, and you have 2 guys. They have a lawnmower and they have a weed whacker.
Okay.
And they both race against each other to see who can finish the lawn the fastest.
I feel like there's a subjective element to that because it's like somebody could say they're done and you'd be like, dude, you missed a spot. I mean, how do you
That's what the referee's for.
Oh, there's a ref. Okay, that's great. That's the guy drinking his beer on a John Deere drivable. Wearing a checkered shirt or something.
That's right. They get to choose their own equipment.
Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. This chick must have something good. I think I found my future wife. Or it could be a liberal mental breakdown. Who knows? And this could be this could be just a joke.
I never knew how racist I was until I came to Colorado. Because let me tell you how much I absolutely despise speaking with anybody who is a white savior liberal. The amount of racism I have for people of my own kind drives me up a motherfucking wall and is a little bit mind-blowing, to be quite fucking frank. White liberals are the worst people in all of society. They have this complex of superiority about them where they think that they are better than other people, but at the same time they think that they're lesser than other people, so they always play the victim while also saying that they're better than other people by trying to put other people on a pedestal, by trying to also tell other people that, hey, I know that I'm better than you, so I'm going to help you rise up in the rank.
This is great because she already put herself on a speed, on a playback speed, and now we're at 1.25. Crazy.
Thanks. And then when other people call them out for that shit, they're like, no, it's not that I think that I'm better than you. I just know that I'm better than you. So that's why I need to save you, right? When you have a conversation with somebody who's a white savior liberal, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, you get the fat white women who have the shaved slick backs with the purple hair, the septum piercing, the pedophile glasses, the gut hanging out with the crop top, and you're like, why would you ever wear that out in public? And they're like, because my body, my choice. Ooh, fat reliance, fat superiority, oh, they them energy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And then you get them in a conversation with somebody who happens to be like a black conservative or a person of color who's a conservative, and they're like, I need to save you because you are a lesser person than I am. Then you're like, hey, that's a really wild thing to say because just because you're white doesn't mean that you're better than I am. And they're like, why is that I'm better than you? I just know that you have years upon years upon years of oppression. They're like, hey, I'm not oppressed. I'm actually earning more money than you. I'm more successful than you. I've taken life by the horns and I've ridden it well and I've learned my life lessons and I've gotten to where I wanted to go. And here I am as a person of color or somebody who you're saying that I need to be lesser than you, that you need to save me. And here I am doing better at life than you are. And you still think that you're in a better position than I am in life, that you need to save me and walk me through this. Tell me how this makes sense. Tell me how this makes sense.
All right.
Entertaining.
Let's see, what do we got? We got groundbreaking quantum research just confirmed that time doesn't move forward, but folds onto itself. This claim means your present actions might already be reshaping your past, and your past is connected to your future. Boy, when I read something like this, my brain folds into kind of like a shirt, you know, like a polo shirt where the front collar's showing and it's like folded perfectly.
Yeah. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah, because it's a loaded sentence. Do I even want to watch this video? I feel like.
Well, this is from that one movie with Abbott and Costello.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could see your whole life from start to
Yes.
Costello dies because he's the fat.
Okay.
finish, would you change things?
Maybe I'd say what I feel more often. I don't know. You know, I've had my head tilted up to the stars for as long as I can remember. You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them. It was meeting you.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did.
Okay, I don't know where they're going with this.
This is just a clip from that movie.
Yeah, they're just trying to capture people's imagination.
Well, yeah, because it was that emotional part there at the end where they're going through her daughter that has a very short life.
Yeah.
And she knows it's going to be like that at the beginning.
Okay, I'm just looking at these comments here. This one's great. I am in a pub in England, 8 pints in. Can you give me some context? Hey, that's exactly at that point you would be reading something like this and wanting to know more.
Well, crap.
Before you get in your car and drive home.
If I knew it 6 hours ago, I could have given them the answer.
Oh yeah, no shit, eh? All right. Well,
there was a manga. There was a manga, an anime.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, there was an anime about being able to send a phone call into the past.
Okay.
I think it was Dines something. It doesn't matter. The first one was good. The second one sucked. So,
okay.
But
many such cases, right?
Yes, many such. I was gonna say no. There hasn't been anyone. Oh, okay. So basically, it's a lie.
Yeah. Right.
So there is no evidence of such a thing. Fair enough. That's realistic because people say stuff without providing evidence all the time, and people will do. Oh yeah, he did this just for engagement.
Yeah.
It's an engagement post.
Yeah. All right. Well, it is halftime, and tonight we have Compliments of Ock, Pitch Shifter, a song called Shut. All right.
Yeah.
That is Pitch Shift. Nice British band, some early 2000s goodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was around the best time for me.
Yeah. Their first 3 albums are some of my favorite. That's some of my favorite stuff.
Okay.
What do we got next? We only got. Okay, this. I think this one's kind of funny. This is
on that
a guy
restaurant
who called ICE on a restaurant because he wanted to work there, but they had no openings. 12 got deported, and now he works. If this is a real story, this is fucked.
2 weeks ago, I made an anonymous tip to an ICE office about a restaurant I had applied to that rejected my application. 3 days later, there was a raid on that restaurant, and 12 of their employees were deported. I did this because I really wanted to work at that restaurant, but they were full staffed, so I figured what better way to get an opening in than to have half of their staff deported.
I hope this is a true story and not just clickbait. But how bad can you really want to work at a restaurant? That's the only part that I'm not buying.
I don't see what's wrong with doing this.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I love it in theory. I'm just saying, do you really want to work at a restaurant that bad?
Yeah, they're not going to pay you a lot.
I guess somebody has. I really want to be a busboy at this restaurant. I'm calling ICE. I'm going to get these fuckers.
But if half of the staff was removed, he would be getting more work if he's a waiter.
Yeah.
Right? If he's a waiter, he would get if there were 12 people and 6 of them were fired and now he's doing the job of 6 people.
Right.
Well, actually, there'll be 7 people doing the job of 12 people, but that's still that would be a lot of work actually for that. And they would still hire other people, but they would have difficulty hiring people because they were targeting people who were illegal.
Yeah, of course, it would be funny for his the restaurant to find this viral video and find out that he did this, and he probably won't be working there much longer. But he might have a career in podcasting now. That's what I would do if I were him. Turn this into a podcast. The next Talk to a guy. Your video just went viral. Why not? This is one of those nostalgic sound videos. Let's do this instead. Babylon Bee. I don't normally link to these guys. Their shit is funny. It's just, but this one was great. Elderly lesbian throuple turns out to be Green Day. Oh, I love it. Is it so real? Here is a weird situation. Lesbian teacher fired on her first day after posting TikTok appearing to sexualize a young girl. I think also she's just TikToking all day at work here.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't had to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound, okay then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young, I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content. Little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been rough and head to toe. Yeah, I know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day.
So public schools, that's just an average day. I don't see what the outrage is. We're all desensitized by now, right? There's nothing happening here. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, there was a cringe video with Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar, and I haven't seen it yet. I figured let's share the moment together, but maybe at a speed that we can all digest this at.
No, it is actually a demolition zone. That is what it is. Look at that.
Oh,
unbelievable.
Wow. This is a construction zone. You know, Donald Trump can't hear people asking for help because there's all this
the
chaos
machinery. I mean, these are like bulldozers taking down the people's house right in front of our eyes.
Leveling the people's house so that he can build a gold-encrusted ballroom.
And you think, how much does this cost? And he said $200 million, right?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago. Now he's saying $300 million.
Yeah.
$300 million and an unbelievable amount of money just for this vanity project of his with this golden ballroom.
Yeah, and meanwhile, what's happening on groceries, on utilities, the costs just keep going up and up and up.
Well, kind of like the ballroom. So, you know, that went from 200 to 300 million, but what really people see is what's happening with all of their groceries, what's happening with electricity, healthcare premiums, and he literally won't even take the time. He's like, oh, super, he's become a construction manager.
No, I know, but he says he can't do anything on healthcare because we can't afford it.
That's true.
This is what we can afford, according to Donald Trump, tearing down the people's
And what
house.
else is he doing? He's going out of town, like you do, right?
Well,
When
yeah, if you've got a big construction site next door, of course it's a time
So
to
you go
out.
out of town, he goes one place, he goes another, he's meeting with all these leaders there to negotiate, but he won't come down and meet with us. He won't come down and meet with our leaders. He won't do that because he's got to supervise this big, beautiful ballroom
Right,
constructions.
well, there you have Donald Trump shut down. Lots of destruction, no help for the American people.
Exactly.
Well, they're tripping over each other's vaginas to get these sentences out that they scripted.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those people. Anyways, isn't Trump paying for that ballroom out of his own pocket?
Yes,
I heard
he
he was. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Oh yeah. This is a photo op for Kid Rock. I don't know why I pulled this clip, but we're gonna watch.
So what are you gonna be for Halloween? So my whole family is doing Scooby-Doo. My son's gonna be Scooby-Doo. I'm Shaggy. So I'm gonna kind of dress like you. Big baggy clothes, I got long hair. I'm just gonna have a little flask while I walk around. There you go. Undercover brother. Guess what I'm gonna be? What? Guess what I'm gonna be? Fauci? A retard. A retard. Okay. I guess you can be anything for Greatest Halloween. costume ever. All right, kid, I'll see you out there. Trick or treat.
I wonder what you would do to dress up like a retard. I'm thinking something like a college team sports jogging pants and like
you remember the South Park episode?
Michigan Wolverines. Let's say Michigan Wolverines sweatpants and like a red shirt, a red T-shirt. I don't know. What episode are you talking about?
The one where Cartman wants to win the Special Olympics.
Oh no, I don't know if I have seen that one. I might have, but I haven't watched that.
It was based. Yeah, he basically pretended to be retarded, and he studied how retarded kids walked.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Baby stand up. 10 seconds of baby stand up. I heard the first 3 seconds of this, and I think it's worth a click.
Who the fuck came up with baby bottle? Like, bro, this is the only period in my life where I'll get to drink out of a tip. Why are you trying to take that away from me?
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, it'd be nice if there was more than just this one.
There must be. There's probably a whole series. But they're not in the comments, so we'll move on. Here is a Here's a montage of the people wigging out about EBT. And then I love this Shining meme. This one gets me all the time, and the algorithm knows it though. Anytime somebody uses this Shining meme, it's on my algorithm.
Everybody going around saying that motherfuckers ain't getting massive with the parts.
Kale, mashed potatoes, greens, dressing. It's for all people.
Everybody going around saying that motherfuckers ain't getting massive
with the parts. Kale, mashed potatoes, greens, dressing.
Everybody going around.
That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Oh my god, does that paint the picture or what? That's what hell sounds like, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, that is literally weeping and gnashing of teeth. So
Yeah.
you get a little taste of hell right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And the ringing of the ears.
Pixar movie.
Yeah, the ringing of the ears makes it perfect.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. All right. Well, orange-haired lied, left a cart. Let's do this one. I don't know if it's only. This one grabbed my attention because I love the tweet above it. It says, "The No Kings protests were heckin' cool, guys. We totally own the fascists."
What?
If you're in a northern state criticizing the No Kings Day protests and their importance, I don't want to hear it from you. You don't understand what those protests mean to people like me in Alabama, in Mississippi, in Georgia. Yeah, so if you're...
this one's good. This is like a hypothetical thriller movie kind of trailer thing, but it's about EBT.
This fall,
Card decline.
the system we rely on just went silent.
No, something's wrong with the car. It ain't working nowhere.
EBT funds are gone.
They cut us off.
When the help stops, people stop caring.
We ain't got nothing left. Ain't putting no money on it. None. You hear me? It's empty.
One voice will spread the fear,
They cut it off. Tell everybody.
and a city will burn with hunger. EBT down. This fall.
I think you could have had a lot more fun with this concept, honestly. I don't know. I could have had a lot more fun. This was kind of a missed opportunity, but a good concept. Kind of tempted to take a shot at it myself. Here is a really, really poorly constructed meme, and you know who's responsible. It's a left-wing person.
If you are going to bet on the NBA games, just know that here at the FBI, we are going to catch you, okay? We are the FBI, the Federal Basketball Inspectors. Stop asking me about the Epstein files. The Epstein files have nothing to do with the basketball. Okay, time for Corey.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty left-wing, don't you think? That's bad.
It's both leftist and racist.
Yeah, it was hard to watch. Yeah, this one's hard to watch.
That's
Anyway, Aaron Sorkin's The Social Reckoning, I guess this might be a movie in production or something, will recreate the January 6th insurrection, said to be a major aspect of the film. I just pulled this because I like this reaction to it. This will be the libs' Passion of the Christ. Sure, it will be entirely factual and presented in good faith. Somebody said it's going to be all about a black cop. Back from the perspective. Okay, now, this is an interesting clip. Lady tries to interfere with ICE, finds out.
Oh, get up. Get up. Fuck.
This looks like it's Illinois again. Wait.
Oh. Get up.
Anyway, watch that on repeat for a little while. That'll help at night. Okay, let's see. Leftists are demanding the firing of federal agents for bringing an obese woman to the ground who obstruct. Okay.
Hey, you trying to press charges on cops for arresting somebody is not going to get you very far.
No.
You're under arrest for making
I never said a threat. I never said anything. I never said anything.
So you got her, man. Hey.
Back up. All right. I want you to let me go.
That's cool. You can record. Just back up. Thank you.
Look at how nice that guy is. He says, you can record, just back up. They're not afraid of
Yeah,
repercussions
no,
from
not.
these fuckers.
Well, also, he's wearing a mask, too.
Yeah.
So you can't dox him.
Right?
You let me go.
They're all wearing masks, so they can't be doxxed.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it wonderful?
I bet you that makes him a little angry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, here's a little bit of controversy. Somebody decided to, during this Halloween season, this wonderful Halloween season, they decided to dress up as a Nazi at a bar in Athens, Georgia.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
You don't touch him. Don't
touch me. Get the fuck out.
Don't touch him.
Nobody here is gonna fuck you! What the fuck?
He's in my. Yo, are you in my accounting class? Yeah!
What the hell? Why did this video go from, oh my god, outraged of a Nazi to two guys finding themselves in a college class or something?
You're in my college
This guy
class.
says, are you in my accounting class?
Yeah!
Like, you didn't even care.
What up, bro? What's good, bro? How are you? Look at this guy.
It's like, we don't even care about the Nazi anymore.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
People dress like Satan, and it's no big deal, but
See,
yeah.
what he should have done is he should have gotten 6 or 7 friends together and
Oh, they needed a whole army, absolutely.
Right.
Should have got,
And
like,
if
more
they-
decorated uniforms.
Yeah, you should have had like
God, you
3
could
or
have.
4 guys as SS, and then you bring like 10 other guys all dressed as normal ground troops.
Oh, you know what would have been even worse? Even worse would have been walking around Jews like you're taking them to a camp kind of thingy.
Oh, well,
that would have been.
that'll-
That would
that's-
have really triggered.
Yeah, but you don't need to need to trigger. You don't need to trigger
Well,
them.
you're
They're
going to do it
automatically
anyway.
triggered.
You might as well go all the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, but that's offensive.
That's
at the level.
crossing the line, huh?
Yeah, that'll cause like hate crime charges. Just dressing
Yeah.
as a Nazi is not going to get you that much in trouble. But yeah, I think you're risking arrest at that point.
Well, it's
for
just
hate
an
crime.
idea, to plant into people's heads.
However, if you are in England, in Manchester, and you
Yeah.
decide that you want to put the Jewish symbol on your shoulder for Halloween, that is the best opportunity.
Yeah.
Because you will trigger an entire community.
Oh, sure. Yep, I know where you're going with this.
Wow,
Well, anyway.
that was literally it was entertaining to see. The UK is going to go full Nazi. So
Yeah, they need to be activated.
oh yeah, they need to like so okay for you guys in the UK, if there's like I don't know 5 or 6 of you watch, I'm sure it's totally possible.
Yeah.
When they take away all of your guns and they take away all of your knives, you have to simply get medieval.
Yep.
And you know how medieval armies won so many battles without having a lot of swords? They didn't have a lot of swords, right?
Yeah.
But they still won, and they won decisive battles. And they did it by using pikes.
Okay.
These are just long pointed sticks.
Sure.
I gotta tell you, 50 guys with long pointed stick, nobody is gonna stop that.
Yep.
Right? When the UK does eventually uprise and revolt against their government, and they will eventually.
Yeah.
That might be what happens. They might just get pointed sticks and pitchforks and torches and all kinds of angry stuff where they're like driving tractors down the road at police
All kinds
cars
of
and
primitive
whatnot.
weaponry.
Yeah, they'll use all kinds of primitive weaponry. You know it's going to work because your police don't have enough guns either.
Use car doors as shield. Let's see, even car seat.
Yeah.
Use those as shield.
Yeah, car seat.
I don't know. I'm putting together a whole like post-apocalyptic.
They don't have enough guns to defend themselves against an angry populace. They really don't. Their military isn't even large enough.
Yeah.
So if they have an uprising, they will have a problem. They're not really prepared for it. You can get a gang of soccer hooligans to take over a town. They just need to be angry enough.
Right. If you can fill a stadium with crazed soccer fans.
All you have to do is tell them they're going to take away soccer. You're not going to have it anymore.
Genius, yeah. That would be the move. That would be the move. That's the 4D chess move. They want to activate the
You're not going to have soccer.
Yeah.
Or worse, tell them soccer's fixed and tell them what the next 5 games
Oh
are gonna
shit,
be.
yeah. There you go. Here is this is Caitlin Bennett, I think. Yeah, this is her account. She usually gets some pretty good face interact. Crazy people. This one is no exception. Let's watch weird interact.
I hope I see your obituary in the paper tomorrow.
Okay.
That'd be a message, yeah.
Okay. So you hope that this is his last birthday.
Well, I don't want him dead. I just want him not in office anymore.
Okay. Well, obituary would mean dead.
I know. I was being sarcastic. I would just like him out of office.
Out of office.
Yeah.
Would you like J.D. Vance to be the president
No,
then?
I would not.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you like to be the president?
Kamala Harris right now, but she didn't win. But
Can I point out something that we say no kings and no authoritarianism, but Kamala Harris, no one voted for her.
yes, they did. Half the country voted for her, so let's not go there.
No one was voted for her to be the nominee.
Yes, they did.
Isn't that what authoritarian?
You're going down the wrong road right now with me. I wouldn't go any further.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to talk to you anymore. That's what it means.
I just think it's ironic that
care if
no
it's
one
ironic or not.
voted
They
for her to be
did.
the nominee. They just selected her like a
thank you.
king gets
Appreciate your
selected,
opinion,
right?
But keep it to yourself, okay? Bye. Have a good day. See ya. Take care.
What's your other sign say?
You don't need to see it.
Okay.
None of your business.
Oh man, that guy could be an interesting character for some kind of production. I feel like.
Yeah, so hey, when you see them ever do like the orange face or calling him a Cheeto,
yeah,
just straight faced ask him why you have to be so racist against Scottish people.
Yeah.
Right? And just don't even blink. Right? And you have to understand, right? People from Scotland and Ireland, they're very pale.
Yeah.
They need to take action or they will burn. and their eyes will like roll back in their head, and it'll logically click.
Yeah.
And it's not completely untrue. So it'll kind of mess with their value systems a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. So we got like 6 of them done?
Yeah, I guess we got through 6 clips today. Shit. But that's okay. I feel like we brought quality into the digital atmosphere. Some brain rot, some quality brain rot for the people. But yeah, thanks for everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Ox, thanks for your insight. And yeah, we'll be back. Should be Tuesday. So hang around. We'll be around doing our thing. But thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Have a nice rest of your guys' weekend, and we'll see you soon.